Hello everybody, welcome to the dumbest modeling channel on all of YouTube, Pitstain Hobbies. And yeah, the title card, the thumbnail gave it away in the intro video. Agora has, we've got the Agora Japanese Mitsubishi A6M Zero Fighter partwork kit in. Oh boy, this is big. This is very big. Here, let me show you an average parts pack for their 2A6 main battle tank. That's a tank. This is a plane, much bigger. And this isn't even the biggest box. There are smaller boxes, and there is a biggest box as well. But basically, we're just gonna do an unboxing today, take a look at all the awesome parts that Agora has sent, and the link's below to go check it out on their website. I'm not a self-described subject matter expert, well, on anything. World War II fighters, yeah, I'm fairly familiar. The Japanese Zero was like unbeatable for at least the first couple of years of World War II. We had a lot of problems with these things. It was still, I think, by the end of the war, like the most maneuverable dogfighter in the world. But here we go. We got some compliance. There we go. Good things tomorrow's garbage day. We're a little magazine poster also introducing the model. Nice detail. Nakajima Sake radial air cooled. Fun fact here is back in 2006 and 7, Subaru put a new front end on its Imprezas and the failed B9 Tribeca. That was actually an homage to Nakajima Aircraft Company, to depict basically an engine intake and wings. That's what they did the front grills. It drew some controversy for obvious reasons. But Nakajima Aircraft Company, with enough juxtaposition, became Fuji Heavy Industries, and that is who owns Subaru. So there you go. There's a link. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you one thing, big fighter plane, big fighter plane. This is the honeymoon box, so pack one always has everything, or a lot of things, in the fancy plastic clamshells. But let's take a peek at this. Looks like the glue came undone there, so that saves me a step. I'm not gonna unbox every single part, but I do want, oh, that's metal. Look at that. Look at that engine cowling. Count the rivets, somebody, please, help. But it's very nice, nice paint finish on here. Impressed with that. That goes back in there. Some little bits of the radial engine. Very cool. Looks like that could be something to do with intake and maybe machine guns. Who knows? We'll find out once we start building her. But a bunch of really nice little cylinder heads. Look at those things. Now, this is a 14-cylinder engine, I believe. So I have a sneaking suspicion it is going to take us quite a while to build said engine. Oh, man, yeah. The pack ones always have, like, those, oh, yeah, the beauty parts. Some more engine cylinders and other little bits and pieces of, likely, the engine. Some more parts that, wow, fairly intricate here. Lots of stuff. Lots of nice paint detail there on that. Not quite sure what that part is just yet, but there we go. Some of this cardboard came unglued from the plastic blisters. There's the other, that would be the bottom probably of the engine cowling. And then, this one came undone too. And look at, wow, that propeller is awesome. And it's got gears at the bottom for some magical thing, and there's your sacrificial little screwdriver for free. As most Partworks channels will say, I recommend a good quality German screwdriver. Most of the guys, peer pressure aside, are using those WWII, W-E-R-A, with little green grippy parts. I bought WWII. They're the same thing, same juice, different bottle. That's cool. Got all these parts back in here. Very nice, very nice. And that is just the first pack. So, let's see here. Pack 2 is like a normal sized box here. Let's see. I should have cut all this tape before I started recording for efficiency. Pack 2, compliance. Okay. It's got to be in there because it's known to the state of California to. I didn't even read the damn thing. You know it. You know it has Proposition 65 on it somewhere. Okay, bunch of little bits. Got a battery box here. Some more engine bits. Oh, there's like a little like jack, like a little power jack or audio jack type of thing there. Interesting. Let's do these in backwards order. Look at this itty bitty little motor with basically a headphone jack. Interesting. Really had no idea what to expect when unboxing this thing. Some more, looks like engine parts. Hey, look at that, pair of tweezers. If you need tweezers, I'd recommend, they'll work. I like the little, cheapy sets off of, Amazon. These are like supposedly ESD rated. Highly doubt it. But you can get a nice big pack of tweezers on Amazon for not much money. 16, looks like we've got something with momentary or limits. Nope, that's another jack right there. There's an audio jack. Interesting how this goes together. Not your usual like JST connectors on everything. Some more engine bits. More engine bits. More engine bits. Lots of cylinders, 14 of them. More cylinders. Lots of parts here. So we're already through the second parts pack, and I don't think we've even finished the engine, to be honest. Like, that's a little cray-cray. Let's see what we got here. Pack trace. Let's take a quick-see look. Oh, come on. There we go. I love Agora's packaging. Like, this nice, toy little box with the logos and everything. Let's just take a look here. Made in China under the supervision of Leone Spa, Italy. Fabric not suitable for children under the age of 14. Blah, blah, blah. Ricotta cheese, differential, Agora Models, yada, yada. Oh, it doesn't have Proposition 65 on here. What is it? What does it mean? Don't throw out? Like, what do you mean don't throw? We're not gonna throw anything out here except for packaging. Ooh. Look at all that. So the skeleton of the Zero Fighter was built with the whole fighter itself was built with a advanced aluminum alloy called something like Super Mega Duralumin at the time. I think the Germans might have helped them out with some of the metallurgy. But Super Mega, like it sounds like my toilet paper or anything in Japan. Super Mega awesome. We've got a little thing there with an LED in it. Again, I will, I'll figure this out. But yeah, the frame, all aluminum. The skin, very thin aluminum in real life. The thickest part of that plane skin was 1.2 millimeters. The plane was super agile, light, fast, quick, whatever. It was very effective. And, probably just landing lights. I guess there's two of these things. However, they didn't weigh it down with self-sealing fuel tanks or armor anywhere. So basically anyone flying one of those, the goal was the plane is so quick and nimble, it should never get hit. And then someone probably said, hey, what happens if it does get hit? They say, yeah, we're not going to go over that. You won't care anyway. You'll be a fireball. And they would just poof, go up in flames. There we go. Look, all the little speed holes. Any race car drivers are going to pick up on that right away. But speed holes, just lightning holes, actually. More of this cockpit frameage. Some more little bits and pieces. Lots of little bits and pieces here. LED light, a couple LED lights in there. Very cool indeed. Let's see, this is going to be a rather lengthy unboxing. If I go, I don't know, we'll see. Let's get through. That's pack 3. Pack 4 coming up. There we go. This is a set. Do not separate. Separate. I don't know how to spell anyway. I can't go criticizing anyone else's. Oh, heavy metal part. This looks like, yeah, front of the plane. Looks like some cutouts for landing gear. The whole plane, the whole like wing. There's no like bolting the wings onto this plane. The whole thing was built as one solid unit to make it lighter weight by reducing the number of fasteners. So it's ironic. This part work is probably going to have as many fasteners as the real plane, if not more. They also did the flush riveting before a lot of other people to make sure the skin was just super smooth to make it go faster. Anything to make it faster and have a longer range, they did. Okay, we got a little geared electric motor right there. Who knows? I think the propeller blade angles are adjustable. Here's another little circuit board with a couple of I don't know if those are like momentary buttons. Ooh, here's some of that frame that they were talking about. This thing is fairly intricate. I'm pretty impressed. I had no idea what to expect. There's only a couple of build videos on this, and I really tried to avoid watching them as much as possible. I wanted to be surprised by this. This is nice. Maybe a machine gun. There's a spring in there. Here's, oh, look at a little pilot seat with the speed holes and little seat belts. That is freaking cool. Little buckles on there holding them on. Oh, that's pretty awesome. This is sweet. We got some more LED stuff, lights and things. There are clearance lights or formation lights or navigation lights, directional light, whatever they were called back then. There's, oh my God, look at that. That's like the world's smallest ball bearing I've ever seen. But the fact that there's a ball bearing in there, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, let's see here. And here is, ooh, rubber tires. Oh, Ian loves these rubber tires. Oh. Okay, enough Homer Simpsoning for me. Let's see. How did this all go in here in the first place? Let's see. Maybe this is here. Maybe put that there. Yeah, that looks so. Come on, Ian. Get with the program. That's probably the ticket. Yep, good enough. We'll be opening those soon enough. Pack 5. So this, like most or all Agora builds, comes in 12 packs. Now, Agora, I like that system. You get to build a model from them in 1 year. Some of the other part works, it takes us longer. There's smaller amounts of parts per month and a smaller price. Agora, it's a bit bigger price per month, but you get a lot more parts per month, hence the model's done in about 12 months, barring any unforeseen inventory issues, which happens to everybody apparently at some point. And there we go. We got some more light stuff, a little green bits. The other side was red. Some of our landing gear skin. Another beautiful piece of wing frame. That's pretty awesome. Let's see, more little tiny bits. They're really not going to show up for much. What the hell? Okay, fuselage frame. These are some nice parts. Let's see here. Got some kind of piece of rudder or aileron or flap or something. Again, I'm no airplane expert. You know, the Zero is very well known though. I mean, if you're at all a plane nut, and what the heck is this? Holy! This thing looks like it goes across the wings to control ailerons or flaps, and oh, there's ball bearings. There's ball bearings on these shafts. That is nice. I'm shocked even. I mean, I expect nice stuff from Agora, but that I was not expecting. You know, bushings would have been probably fine for this thing. You know, it's not a full-on RC vehicle, but that is cool. Okay. This is like packing after vacation. Everything always seems to be a bit tighter to fit in the luggage on the way home. pack 6. This is the end of the small size parts packs. Everything after this is bigger. And some of them are very big. So we got here. Sorry, this is pack 6. If I didn't say that already. More, just a ton of parts. Oh my God, look at that itty bitty little servo. That's a cool little sucker. It's like a regular RC servo, except way, way smaller. Some more frame and stuff, and we got a piece sticking out of here, little metal rod. But yeah, another circuit board going on there. Another little geared motor. There's a lot of little motors in this thing. That's cool. It's kind of like a remote control airplane that you can't fly. That's basically the gist of this model. It's pretty cool. Another little geared motor. Another little circuit board and lights. Maybe these are for, like, you know, the main cannons or the machine guns. So it's either going to be the 7.7 millimeter machine guns that were in the nose or the 20 millimeter cannons that were in the wings. You know, at the beginning of the war, that seemed like quite a decent amount of firepower. But then later in the war, you know, you had those crazy Americans flying around with like 6 50 cal Brownings in the wing, and they would just shred these things into next century. So yeah, I mean, after a while, they started using these things as basically cruise missiles. Although it wasn't a computer controlling that cruise missile, but that was unfortunate. But it was a thing. You can't erase history. This is wrapped in protective paper. This feels like, oh, maybe it's part of the base. And there's a whole bunch more electronics and little brackets. This is probably part of the base. Look at that piece of aluminum. That's impressive. This is quite nice. Okay. If I got to stop saying this is quite nice, I'm going to be like, okay, are you get a room, Ian? Okay, it looks like tail tail flaps or elevators. See, hey, correct me in the comments. Get a sticker. If I call out the wrong parts name, I'm going to do that a lot on this. Oh, we got another little baby servo and another little geared motor. This thing is winning the award for the amount of motors and another servo. What the heck is going on here? This is crazy. And then we've got like sort of like a microphone jack almost, and wire harness. So that's how we're gonna, I guess, get power and controls from the base into the model. Very nice. Okay, doing okay on time. Pack 7, and we're only 18 minutes in. Pack 8. Oh, this one just got heavier. These are just big, big boxes. And now this comes with a full base with all sorts of cool features, and it makes the plane like lift off and bank and all this fun stuff. And the base is about 25 inches by 25 inches square. And holy boy, okay, there's some wings. Very nice, beautiful rivet detail on this. Really nice panel lines and rivets and all that good stuff. Very nice. There's the other wing. Very cool. More fuselage frame. And then we've got another piece of display base and some display base accoutrement. And then we got some more aileron, rudder, flaps, elevators, something that maneuvers the airplane. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. Remote control. And a little acrylic shaft. That's what this thing rests on its base. Okay, more electronicals and pieces of the base. More pieces of the base. Big hunkin' circuit board. That's got a lot going on. And then, okay, a bigger electric motor. So the base has motors and mechanics inside of it to basically make the plane go, you know, up and down and whatnot. So that's what that is. And then we'll put these wings back in here. Compliance paperwork. Gotta have your compliance. Honey, you can't have dessert until you eat all your compliance. Oh boy, another heavy, heavy. Pack 9. This is a hefty girl. Like my DeLorean didn't come in packs with this many things, but I mean, there's very few things on that DeLorean that weighed this much, it seems. Some more front metal fuselage. Looks like near the front of the plane, there would be where the wing comes out. Again, beautiful rivet, beautiful paint finish and rivet detail on those. Looking very nice. Okay, here's part of the rear half of the fuselage. That little point that comes to at the end, that was a very telling identification mark that you were about to get shot down by a Zero. Little speaker here. Okay, some metal plating. This is more what the base is made out of. It might be some sort of IKEA type wood. From what I can tell, more just bracketry and panels of the base station. The base, whatever, the stand, the activity stand, the action base, whatever you want to call it. Got a little more fuselage frame in there. There we go. These are, okay. Compliance. Oh my God. Okay. You'd figure like a sticker would do, or maybe like the compliance thing in the first box, but I guess it needs to be in every box, so there we go. Pack 10. Hey, check me out. There we go. Okay. So if anyone is curious to go to Agora's website or to send me an email, all that stuff is in the description. Of course, you're going to like and subscribe and comment because 80% of you watching are not subscribed, but that's okay. Every YouTuber has to say it. Makes my mouth, I need to brush my teeth after saying like, subscribe, and comment. But yeah, there's some of that. Another piece of the mic jack type stuff. This is die cast. Some of the wing parts are plastic and some are die cast metal. And then more, this is probably what lifts up and lowers the wings off the base. And this is probably what holds that mechanism into the base. We've got some more mechanism. There's probably one at the back also. And then I want to get to the good stuff. Okay, so here's, okay, the drop tank is in this pack right here. It's sort of obfuscated by all the plastic, but yeah, that was the central drop tank that gave the Zero such amazing range. And then this is metal, more the rear of the fuselage, a tail. And again, I'm very impressed. You know, so far, this is my second model from Agora, and I'm very impressed with the paintwork. You know, I'm a model builder. I paint everything. But the paintwork on the 2A6 on that Leopard is sweet. And this looks almost nicer even. Not to disparage the 2A6, but this Zero has a really, really nice finish on it. So I don't think I'm going to do much to this at all. You know, if I take maybe some of those like Tamiya weathering palettes, you know, with the powder weathery stuff, and just like brush on a little soot here and there, you know, maybe on the exhausts and maybe like behind the machine guns, you know, that's about, I think, all I want to do to this thing. Okay, some more wingy bits. All right, tail, obviously. We got so many weird little different electronic things in here. Ooh. If it's one thing airplane modelers, enjoy more than anything else, it's painting canopies. And this one is done quite nicely. Oh, and it's got plastic protective film on it. Damn, okay, that is nice. There's another little motor actuator for the up and downsies. Here we go. Oh boy, that whole piece of wing is metal, and it's got a really nice paint job on it. And you can see it through the plastic. I'm not unpacking all these parts. The other wing, just as nice. Some more base parts, and some more base parts. We're gonna have to find someplace. We're gonna need some real estate to display this sucker when it's done, I'll tell you that. Luckily, There's plenty of space in my alternate gallery, which means my office at work. Oh my God, and here's the big finale, pack 12. This is flipping a huge box. Like, what the heck could be in here that is so damn big? This is crazy. Let's see. I didn't pre-read any of the instructions. I literally just started unboxing it. I wanted to be surprised. And what do we got? Let's see why it's so big. Okay, more base parts, some electronicals in here. Okay, base part. Oh wow, that is the battery pack, and that looks like, yep, that's 3 18650 cells to power this thing. Nominal voltage 3.7 times 3, assuming they're in series, so like over 9 volts, almost 12. So that's cool. Might mean we could just use a external power supply if we wanted to. Here's a little pilot figure. Oh, come on, Ian. Just here. I give. I'm going to cut one of these packs open here. I want to see this little guy. I want to see what he... Oh, my gosh. It's my alarm to go on Premium Bandai and order an exclusive model kit. Okay. He's solid plastic. And he is not wearing a parachute, or so it seems. I don't think that's a parachute. But a lot of the Japanese pilots didn't wear parachutes for obvious reasons. But yeah, you could Google that. So the paint job on the pilot's actually rather nice. Not really sure there's much to do on here except maybe some just very, very basic, panel liner or weathering, just to make the skin look a little bit more convincing. But he's also going to be inside the little cockpit. I don't know. Sometimes I go overboard on details that no one ever notices, and half the time I don't even notice. And then we got some more pieces of wing and outer fuselage, and this blue paper looks like water slide decals, which are awesome. And then in the bottom of this, we got that's why this box is so big. There's 2 big panels there. Another fairly substantial circuit board. Okay. Some more base station, and yet another circuit board with a USB, with a micro USB jack. You can see, there you go. Huh. Maybe that's how we charge it? I have no idea. Like I said, you'll find out when I find out. Let me get this thing over here, and let me put this thing here. This, I'm trying here. Okay. Well, there we go. That is all, oh my Lord. So yeah, the weight of this thing is partially because of the 1/2-inch thick, probably MDF display stand. Jesus, Ian. It's it's 25 by 25. So this cutting mat is 2 foot by 3 foot. So basically, oh dear, all the way back there, all the way up here, this wide pretty much. That's, here, why don't we just not guesstimate. That was about right. Yeah, like boom, wide, very big. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching. Next part, we're gonna break open pack 1 and start, I think, building that 14-cylinder radial Sakai engine. Yeah, I mean, I'm outside my comfort zone a little bit. It's a World War II airplane. I've never done one before of any type of model. The only aircraft I did was that 1/20th scale Super Strike Valkyrie, and this thing is 1/18th scale, mind you. I forgot to even say that. A 1/18th scale Japanese Zero. So it's awesome. I'm very excited. Go thank Agora for sending us this by clicking the links below, please. And, who knows? You watch me build it for a while, you may decide you need to have this thing. or you may decide it's not for you. Either way, I'm going to have a blast building this, so thanks for coming. We'll see you next time. Adios, everybody.